world of print on demand is moving in such a fast pace, and there are so many different things that are changing all the time. However, some of these changes sort of fly by us, maybe because we don't open the newsletter from the company who sent it to us, or maybe we don't know where to look for them. Hence, starting this tradition last month of Print on Demand News, and we are here with episode 2 of Print on Demand News, covering awesome things that happened in the print on demand industry through the month of October. Today's news segment is going to cover a bunch of things relating to Zazzle, RedBubble, Society6. We got news from Printful, from Creative Fabrica, Spart, and Kittle. And I do hope that you'll find this cute little news segment informative, if not entertaining. And let's just get started. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mero and I teach creative people how to sell their art online, and this is the print on demand news for October. We are starting with Printful. As always, they have added loads of new products, including wooden ornaments, which is super cool and just right on the money in terms of time. So if you guys want to go ahead and sell wooden ornaments that are shaped like a tree, this is so adorable. You might want to start doing this right now because Christmas is almost already here. Now, while I was looking into the Printful wooden ornaments and saw this amazing tree design, I also noticed that it's not just about tree ornaments, but in fact they have so many different shapes of wooden ornaments that it's insane, including a heart shape, stocking shape, bell shape, and so much more. And these are absolutely precious. And to be honest, other than the tree and the stocking and the bell kind of relating only to Christmas, I can definitely see these ornaments, especially the heart one, going around all year long, especially if we're looking into Valentine's Day in February. And yes, there will be a Valentine's Day print on demand tutorial coming up in November to get you started to that holiday period in advance. Printful did not stop just with wooden ornaments. They also added cork-based coasters as well as a new tumbler that looks really, really cool. They also added a lot more of clothing items on the eco-friendly and on the sporting niche. However, what I like the most, other than the wooden ornaments, was their AirPod cases. And that's just an awesome product, especially if you're going to sell something like this that is customizable, maybe something with a little quote about music or self-love or motivation, because that's kind of my thing, or even with your own illustrations on them relating to music or anything that people love. Can totally see like kawaii paintings going all over these. Inprint, the print-on-demand platform dedicated to artists, also issued a new product, and they now have card packs. Well, Inprint already had cards on their website. That was the form of an art card that is literally from a very sturdy piece of paper, sort of like a texture for watercolors, something that is sold usually in high quality art prints, and it had this white margin all around it in the card. However, with their card packs now, people can purchase, well, card packs from your designs and from your art in a lower price without the white margin from a different material, hence the normal cardstock. I have already reviewed in this channel the quality of Inprint products. I don't know if I'm going to order the new cards to check it out. And if you guys don't know what Inprint is and don't have a shop there was a full video of me getting accepted to Inprint, because you have to get accepted to their platform, and giving out a tutorial step by step how to upload products onto that platform. If you are selling on Inprint and now you're thinking to yourself, oh my god, I'm going to have to go to Inprint and activate card packs for all my items, you'll be happy to know that you don't have to do it because Inprint already did it for us, which is kind of cool. I would, however, suggest to go to your Inprint stores and make sure that this transition did in fact happen and that your items look good on the card packs. Moving on to RedBubble, which is a platform I'm not on, but I still like to keep informed on what they're doing, mostly for you guys. And RedBubble just added a really nice product, pet bowls. They really started embracing the pet niche lately with the pet bandanas and the pet blankets and everything. So pet bowls is just another step in that direction. While having pet bowls on RedBubble is kind of cool, especially from the people who are in this platform from the get-go and mostly know it from t-shirts and stickers, it's not the biggest news of RedBubble now, because as you can see from the title of the video, RedBubble started a collaboration with Netflix. Now, let's say I made a beautiful design of a famous character from a movie or a TV show. I can't really sell it because the intellectual rights of my art, in that case, still belongs to the owners of the show. That's why you can't just go around and selling Superman or Batman designs like so many people do and then get banned from Etsy or RedBubble or Society6, whatever. However, for many years, RedBubble have had a fan art program, including things like the TV show Orphan Black, Rick and Morty, and a bunch of other TV shows and movies that you can design to once you get accepted to their fan art. Now, RedBubble has decided to expand, not just with a little bit more shows and movies here and there, but with a full collaboration with everything Netflix. And that is pretty awesome. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab some screenshots of these movies or these TV shows and make a design around it, you're wrong. You do have to come up with something original and get yourself accepted. More details on that on RedBubble. It does seem like an amazing new thing coming up, and it is a bit exciting as someone who has a Netflix subscription and loves Netflix. However, I don't think that this is something that's going to make me go back to RedBubble. Maybe time will tell, but as of today, I'm still away from my RedBubble shop that I closed on March, and there is a full explanation on why I closed the RedBubble store that is making me money down below in the description in a separate video. Society6 is looking like they're putting up a fight with uploading more and more new items every single month. We now have the boxing tees, which I really don't see the difference between them and a normal t-shirt. Sorry, maybe I'm not a t-shirt expert. We also have more apparel for kids, including the joggers for kids, the same as the joggers from last month Print on Demand news, only for kids. And no, it's not all over print joggers, which is incredibly annoying, especially for this platform, just the design on the side, as well as things like the Ringer t-shirt. And for all of these items, you're gonna have to go to all of your listings on Society6 and manually activate these items. And I hope that you guys have a good and stable internet connection, and that part is gonna take forever, even if you do. And I think, yeah, uploading to Society6, maybe they should do something about their servers instead of integrating new items. What do you guys think? More and more marketplaces are expanding to cater to kids' clothing and kids' accessories, which is kind of cool. I feel like print on demand marketplaces are like trying to take over the world. Moving on to Creative Fabrica and their Spark program, which is their AI art generator, which I have spoken about in a separate video. I made a full video about AI art generator apps that I tried and which one of them I like the most. There is a link down below to that video if you guys want to check it out. I was kind of bashing their AI because it's pretty much useless. You can only design 512 pixels by 512 pixels, but I do know that a lot of people have joined the CF Spark and tried on this $5, then now $9, I think, membership because they wanted to enter their contest. However, I did get a lot of viewers reaching out to me saying that they now can't cancel their CF Spark subscription. And I'm like, what do you mean? And they're like, if I try to cancel this, even though it's completely separate from my All Access Pass membership, it tells me that I will lose access to all the fonts and all the graphics and all that. And I'm like, oh, that can't be true. So I went in myself to create a Fabrica Spark to cancel my membership. I did everything right, went into my subscriptions, saw a different subscription for the CF Spark and a different subscription for my All Access Pass, went into the Creative Fabrica Spark membership, canceled it, and while in the process of canceling it, saw for myself that if I'm going to cancel it, I'm going to lose access to my All Access Pass membership. That made me send an immediate email to Creative Fabrica. I think it was a bit harsh because I kind of saw this as fraudulent, but they told me that this is only a bug that I'm seeing. And in fact, if I go into my Creative Fabrica Spark membership to cancel it, that's the only membership that will be canceled. For me, once I canceled it, I still had my All Access Pass membership. I do not know if the bug was fixed, and I hope that me trying to do it for you helped you out a little bit. You can also contact Creative Fabrica through their contact page or on social media to ask yourself if you're encountering the same issue with this really annoying and a bit fraudulent bug that is warning you you'll lose a different program you're paying for if you cancel your A-Art membership. There have not been many Creative Fabrica videos in this channel for a while. I feel like when I started with Kittle, because they have all these amazing fonts, I kind of lost the passion for Creative Fabrica fonts. I'm still using some of them in my old designs and I still have my membership. And if you guys want me to make more tutorials using Creative Fabrica elements, please do let me know in the comment section down below. However, I am telling you, do not use Creative Fabrica elements as they are. ever, unless you have your own Shopify or WooCommerce store, because I have seen people on Etsy, RedBubble, TeePublic, and all these platforms, including Merch by Amazon and Amazon KDP, getting banned for using Creative Fabrica elements as is. Just because a designer on Creative Fabrica gives you the right to use the design as is, doesn't mean that a marketplace would like to have duplicates of designs on it. Think about it. If you actually read the fine print of Etsy for print on demand, you might be able to see that while you can use print on demand and have a third-party supplier basically do everything for you other than the design, you are required to use an original design and even not use stock photos, because you're not allowed to use stock photos that you purchase for commercial purpose to sell on Etsy. I have seen this in multiple videos, especially with YouTubers talking about Gelato and Etsy integration. And now you can put with Gelato things from Shutterstock. That is actually not legal from Etsy's side. And I would really recommend that whenever you upload anything to a marketplace, first of all, understand the rules of the marketplace, and second of all, create your own designs. It's really okay to use existing things from other people and build up on them, but don't just copy paste from other people, even if it's legal, because it might get you in trouble with the actual marketplace. On local news, I'm joking, it's not local news, it's Kittle, but it's also Kittle and me. So I guess it's a little bit of a local news. So on local news, the Kittle challenge to create the perfect notebook for 2023 that is a collaboration with moi has ended a few days ago. Voting was ended and the winners have been chosen. First place winner is getting a $100 Amazon gift card, and the people who won second and third place are getting Kittle Pro for 6 months. The winners of this challenge have already been declared on the challenge page, but there is one more winner to be chosen. Tomorrow on the Kittle channel, you'll see Drew from Kittle and me talking about this challenge, going over the winners, going over a lot of other designs, maybe giving a little bit of critique on how a certain design could have been better, or maybe it's better suited for a different type of product, as well as choosing a fourth winner that you guys didn't vote for, but we liked that design, and giving that winner 1 year of Kittle Expert membership worth over $280. I can say that after we chose the winner, I did in fact look around, and the winner is a viewer of this channel, which gives me so much excitement, and I hope that you guys will be happy as much as I am when the winner is announced. While videos for the Kittle channel are usually being uploaded as regular videos, since we have this outstanding tradition of live chats and live premieres in this channel, I convinced Drew from Kittle to do the same. So tomorrow at 6 p.m. my time here in Bulgaria, or 11 o'clock in the morning EST, you'll get to see Drew and me with a live premiere and a live chat on the Kittle channel itself. So hop onto the live chat to discuss with us about the amazing winners and participants of this notebook challenge. By the way, there might be another challenge. I was thinking about doing something else with a challenge with Kittle. Please let me know if that is something that is interesting to you guys, what kind of topic you think would be a good idea for it, and what prize do you want, or if you just want another $100 Amazon gift card. And now for the most controversial piece of news so far, and this is something that has spun out of control online since the moment that it was announced. And of course, I'm talking about Zazzle transforming from print on demand to print on demand and selling digital download printables. Now, when I got this email that Zazzle is starting with digital downloads, to be honest, my feeling level was like, oh my God, this is so cool. I don't have to sell digital downloads on Etsy because I really hate their platform. However, it gotten a little bit less cool when I realized that on Zazzle, you are not really able to upload a product to be sold as a digital download item. Instead, your print-on-demand items are going to be converted into digital format and people could purchase the actual digital file. I immediately thought that this is the coolest thing since sliced bread and thought to myself, oh my God, my notepads! I love my notepads so much, and now people can purchase them as digital downloads. But I was kind of let down when I realized that Zazzle is entering into the beta of testing this thing out, and the products that they are going with do not include notepads. Instead, people could digital download themselves versions of print-on-demand cards, invitations, and posters that are on Zazzle. And that's where things got a little bit more complex, because and stay with me here. Let's say I'm selling a notepad on Zazzle and my margin, my percentage is going to be something between $1 or $2. That would probably be less or the same what I would get for a digital download file. However, when people go onto Zazzle to customly make with names and dates their wedding invitations to be printed 450 times on the most luxurious cardstock, the owner of that listing who made that design is looking into making a lot more money than just by selling it as a digital download. And I have seen in so many forums where people are outrageous about the fact that Zazzle is going to take a huge chunk of their money and their stores are going to be at a loss. This Zazzle thing is extremely controversial. I've been getting DMs of people being extremely happy about it. I've been getting DMs of people saying that they're about to leave Zazzle for it. And I would really love to know your opinion on the matter. Is it going to be something like, oh my God, it's so cool, I can just make a bit more money if people thought that the product was expensive and I can sell it as digital downloads? Or, hey, what the hey? I'm not going to be selling on Zazzle anymore if they are going to give digital download copies of buyers instead of just, selling the actual print-on-demand product. I'm still kind of maybe stuck in between, mostly because this beta thing didn't actually start yet. You have until the end of the month to go into your store setting on Zazzle, go into advanced setting, and mark off the option for having products migrate themselves from print on demand to digital downloads. And if you choose to opt out, I honestly don't know if it's going to matter, because right now they're saying you can opt out until the 31st. I'm not sure what's going to happen after. It's been kind of the same with Etsy, putting in the ads, telling people they can opt out, but then telling them they can't opt out. So I really don't know how this one is going to play out. You can also do the same process of entering your store settings and advanced settings to make sure that you are opt-in for this migration from print on demand to digitals if you do want to have the option for digital items within your store. I do know that I don't really have these items. I don't have posters in most of my stores or cards. However, I created one piece of card and one poster so that the moment that Zazzle is actually going to activate it, I will be able to show you guys how it looks in real life and be more informed about it. And I will talk to you more on that when this is actually going to start happening, because as of now, this has not happened yet. I would really love your take on it, as I said, as well as a small like to this video if you kind of like these small bursts of news for the print-on-demand community and find it useful. Now, for those of you who watched this video till the end, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that your print-on-demand journey is going to be better and better and better, especially with these kind of cool little segments to give you the latest and greatest of print-on-demand news. And if you are looking into taking your print-on-demand journey more seriously, I really invite you to check out the video I uploaded yesterday with 35 plus of my best tips for people who sell on TeePublic. While that video was named TeePublic Tips, it also contained a bunch of print-on-demand tips for people selling on RedBubble, Society6, their own Etsy store, Shopify, and so many other platforms. So go ahead and watch that video next, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on the Kittle YouTube channel. Bye!